to That Dad Guy. It's April the 7th, 2024, and today we're talking about postcrossing. Now, normally on Sundays, I usually write up my cards, maybe do direct swaps, do my official ones. I probably will do some of that privately off camera today. Today I'm going to do something a little differently in the video. I was recently asked this question by a new postcrosser. What do I do to fill up my mailbox? How do I go and get more direct swaps while I'm waiting for cards to be registered? It is a problem when you first start. When you first start, you only are allowed 5 postcards to send. Then you have to wait for them to get registered. Once they're registered, cards will get sent back to you. So there's a bit of a mail waiting process. And while you're waiting, why not explore the site a little bit more? There are a lot of other things to do, including direct swaps. So you can reach out to people who are interested in swapping directly and start sending out more cards that way. And it'll be a great chance for your mailbox to fill up and to create some new pen pals. So what I thought I would do today is that we're going to flip the camera around. We're going to look at the site. We're going to explore it a little bit together and see what different options are out there for you to do while you're waiting. So if you like that, make sure you like, you subscribe, you leave positive comments, you share with other people, and you put the notification bell on so you don't miss any videos. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to postcrossing.com. Once you've signed in, because you're already a member. I mean, if you're not a member, make sure you sign in. It's free. It's a hobby that's quick and easy. Here you're going to see your logo that you've already created. It could be a picture of you. It could be a picture of your cat. It could be something you've designed yourself. Whatever your avatar is, that's where you're going to put it in there. You're also going to see that here, it says 638. Well, that's how many cards that I've currently sent. I've received 629, which means there are more to come. Over here, I'll use the mouse rather than my finger here. It shows you how many I have traveling. So 13 cards have yet to be registered. I have 8 slots available that I can send out new cards, which I will tackle later on. You can go into traveling by just clicking on this. It shows you where all the countries are going. It also shows you how many I have expired at the bottom, and sometimes it can be multiple pages. In this case, I have 2 to the US that have expired, which is really uncommon. China, Germany, India, some of those 2, these ones coming up, 3 for China. Yeah, those are usually the ones that expire for me, unfortunately. Well, let's go back here. We can go hit the back button, go back. Anything that is blue, I mean, and this one too, red, I guess, you can click on. There are hyperlinks everywhere that shows you what you can do. You can register a postcard by going here, or you can go up to Postcards and hit register postcard that way too. So there's different ways. And same with traveling. You can go hit traveling here, or you can go up here to hit it. Lots of different things. Then you can also go and see the cards that you've sent. So this is page 1 of the cards that I've sent, but you can go into the image. So this card going to Germany received this particular card. So and you can upload those yourself. There are all sorts of different tools out there for using for upload. All right, that's the basic thing. The tab that I like though is under Explore. You can go by countries, gallery ranking, stats. You can check out your stats, even though they get sent to you once a month. You might be interested in what they are during the month, how many countries you've been sending to, where your most predominant country you're sending to. You can see here, Russia, 14%, Taiwan, 13.8. Interesting. This is the statistics, not of where I sent them, but of the membership, where people are from overall. And then postcards as well. Wow, look how many postcards have been sent. So this is statistics for the whole site, not my personal statistics. If I want my personal statistics, here's my activity. So under postcards in the drop-down tab, that's personal statistics. The stats under Explore, that's the whole website. Let's go under countries. We can see all the participating countries in Postcrossing. It's a long list. Almost everybody has participated, but there are a few zeros you'll see. Turks and Caicos Island. There isn't any active members right now. So if you happen to get cards for some of these ones, you can actually look and see how small a number of membership there are. You're going to notice that in the number that's on your card too, how many cards have been sent from that country. can be very exciting to get a card from a country, say, like Albania, that has a population of 2.8 million. There are only 7 active members there, and they've sent 1,300 postcards. Or Afghanistan, only 264 cards have been sent from Afghanistan from their 7 members, even though there's 37 million people that live there. Now, what if you want to reach out and talk to somebody and start doing direct swaps? Maybe you want to go to the Islands. We'll do the second one right on the list. There's 41 active members there. They've sent 20,000 cards. So you just click on that. It shows you the members here. You can click on a member. Click on the first one. So this guy's been sending cards for quite some time. It's fantastic. He sent over 4,000 cards, received over 4,000. But right here, it says interested in direct swaps. So you can hit the send message button right here. Send him a message, say, hi, I'm Rob. Well, you don't have to say Rob, but I would say, hi, I'm Rob. I'm from Canada. I'm interested in a direct swap. Are you interested in a direct swap? Message me back. And that's all there is to it. So he might say, yeah, I haven't had a card from Canada in a long time. Or maybe I say I'm from the province of New Brunswick. He's never had a card from the province of New Brunswick. Maybe from Quebec and Ontario or British Columbia, but never here in New Brunswick on the East Coast. So he might say, all right, perfect, let's do a direct swap. And that's how easy it is. You just reach out. You can message 10 people a day. So you can go in and say, I want one from Ireland. Maybe I haven't gotten anything from Austria yet because I'm a brand new member. Once again, I'm just going to pick the first one. This one says not interested in direct swaps. So you shouldn't message them asking them for a direct swap if they've already said they're not interested. Now, he sent over 20,000 cards. He must be their top person from Austria. And maybe that's why he's not interested in direct swap, because he's getting so many from Postcrossing already. And we know it can be an expensive hobby. There's another one, 20,000. Let's go a little lower. I mean, not too much lower, but maybe you're going to find that you have to go through quite a few, and maybe they're not all on the first page. But yeah, so look around, look for the ones that say that they're interested in swaps. Armenia, they're 110. Maybe there's a few people here that aren't getting as many cards. No, same thing. Anyways, pick a country, explore, and you've got 10 people a day that you can reach out and try to send direct swaps to that say that they're interested in them. Don't bug people, but just make it simple. I'd like to direct swap. Would you? Message me back. Easy as that. So that is an option for one way that you could do things. There are meetups. Maybe you're in a part of the world where you have active meetups all the time. Here, look, here's all the countries right now that are having meetups. For me, I might have to go, okay, I live here in Moncton. The closest one I have is Rivière-du-Loup. I can click on that. And it says that on June 8th, there will be a meetup in Rivière-du-Loup. And so if I'm available, maybe I want to drive up there and go to a meetup. Or maybe I was going to be in the U.S. anyways. And so let's go over here. Gloucester, just outside Boston. Click on it. They're going to have a meetup actually this month on the 20th in Beverly. So there are meetups around. You know what? Just for giggles, for those of you who know, I may be doing a little bit of traveling. There is a meetup just outside Venice on April 13th. Well, I'm not going to make it there this weekend, but those of you who are in Italy, maybe you want to go to that meetup, or maybe you want to go over here, or you're in Serbia, Romania. Especially if you're in this area, you can notice there are a lot of meetups in Europe. So that is an option for you too. Go to meetups. Meet other people that are involved in the hobby and postcrossing. You won't regret it. They're a lot of fun. You can bring a little stamp if you have it that has your logo on it, or you can use a pen and you can just write your name over and over again hundreds of times and get the cramp. That's an option too. What other things can you do? Well, there is this search tab. And here you can search a person's name. You can search by country, region, city. You can also search the whole website. Why would you want to do that? Well, maybe you're interested in round robins. Well, here it talks about all the different categories that people have been talking about. I've been told my address is in. Okay, these are all sorts of different things that can happen. But new members to Round Robins, why not? Let's check on that. It's going to open us up to a new site. Here's someone talking about maybe what we should do if we're a new person. Could there be a way to introduce Round Robins to everybody? Then anybody who wants to comment on it can do that. So you can find out other people that might be thinking about the same things as you. You can go over here to general topics and talk about it. You can click on stamps. I like stamps. Well, here's a chain card round robin that has to do with stamps. So I can click on that. And then it tells you everything you might need to know, whether you even qualify. Normally round robins, you can sign up for one first, and then once your card has been received and registered, then it'll allow you to sign up for other ones. Be careful though, don't sign up for too many all at once. Most of them have deadlines of getting your cards sent within a 2-week period. So if you send, I don't know, sign up for 10 different round robins and they all activate around the same time, you might have a ton of cards that you have to get sent. And I have read on here it becomes very stressful. Now, I haven't done any round robins as of yet. Haven't needed to. I haven't had the time. It's just more than a need to do it. But there is so much information in here that you could check on what you want to do. The search button, and we can click out of this, go back to the other thing. You can search in here, but you can also go directly into the forum. And the forum is filled with topics. You can search up here for the topic that you're interested in. Once again, maybe it's lotteries. What's a lottery? Well, let's look. What does it say when you type in lotteries? What are we going to get? Oh, maybe it's not that. Just play around with the search and see what comes up. And usually it's pretty quick. Maybe my computer is being a little slow today. Other way you can do it, you can just go into general topics. And you can read through, pick the one that you want. Maybe you have over here, maybe it already has something you want. Like there, it says lottery right down there. I can just click on that directly. You're also, if someone messages within the forum, your messages can show up in here. You have an inbox. And here you can see. Thank you, Mr. Postman. Is that me? I'm a postman. Let's click on it, see what it's talking about. You can get lost in the site. I know there's a ton of information in here, but you're waiting for your postcards after all anyways. You've got time to kill to get in here. So here you can see someone has received one of their cards. They've put it a message in here letting people know. This is all in Russian, so it's not helping me any. But and that looked like it was probably a German user that posted that. I do apologize if it's being a little slow. There we go. So yeah, so there are lots of different opportunities in there to, let's go back to topics. There are lots of different opportunities to find the information you require. So you can either do it by hitting the magnifying glass here under forums for searching, or back on the main page. That's not the main page. Back on the main page. There we go. Now we're gonna back through a couple of these pages. There we go. Under here, explore, search, type in what you want. You can do it by website, you can do it by members, you can even do it by postcard. So if you have the postcard ID that you're looking for, you can type it in there to get your information. What else do we have? Well, we have the blogs. You can find out there are different themes for different months that you can send out people write all sorts of information in here that you can get ideas for creating postcards or themes that are out there that you can send, be a part of. You can be as active or inactive as you want when it comes to postcrossing. And don't forget about the help. Sometimes you get a postcard sent to you that you can't read, the ID on it. Postcrossing.com is very willing to help you. There's a form you can send in, or an email you can send to them saying, I received this card, maybe the date's on the card. They usually ask you to upload a picture of it so they can kind of figure out where the card came from, and they'll get back to you. They'll give you the new ID, or the ID that you couldn't read. They'll give you what it is, and you can register it. It's super easy. They're super helpful. So there are a ton of different things that you can do in here. Let's go back to the home page. I like this page for all the different information that's in here, including shows you recent postcards that people have sent. So you might get ideas of like, oh, I'd like to have postcards for this. Or maybe you want to go in and read different people's profiles to figure out how to improve your profile. You can do that too. I like to have a profile that isn't all about I wants, first of all. I like a positive profile, one that says why they like being a part of postcrossing, or what they've already learned if they're someone who've been in postcrossing a long time. I like to be able to read someone's profile, get to know them a little bit, but also get a feel for what their experience has been with this hobby. Some people say their dislikes or their expired cards. Some people put political views in there. I'm not as keen on those. I want to make sure that it is a positive experience for everybody who is reading my profile, no matter what country they come from and no matter what their background is. So that's kind of fun to go in there. But just having all these different things that you can click on and read, April writing prompt, slang. So what are they talking about there? You can just click on one of those or read more on the blog. It'll expand it and give you more information. I hope that's helped anyone who's new to postcrossing. And I'm not saying that I'm an expert at postcrossing. I've been doing it since 2021, so 3 years and a little bit maybe. Over 600 cards sent. Like I said, I am not active on the forum. I have gone in there. I have asked questions. I've gotten great responses, so that's been perfect. But it's all about exploring. Explore the site, meet a few new people. Direct swaps are fantastic. I primarily have direct swaps now, and I'm grateful for the friends that I've made through postcrossing, through here on YouTube as well, on Instagram. It's been great to expand my universe by having people to direct swap with. Having contacts been made through that. And I know there are many people that do round robins and play the lotteries on postcrossing too. So if that's your thing, do it. Explore it. Step in a little bit at a time. Don't go and commit to a whole bunch of things to make postcrossing stressful. That's not the way it's meant to be. Even the slots that you have available to send as you get higher up in the group and have more slots available, sometimes people will feel the need to have them full all the time, and there is a stress about sending postcards. Don't do that. Send them as you can. It's a hobby after all. Enjoy the hobby. Don't make the hobby your new job. All right. Some words of wisdom if you want to take them as that. Otherwise, it's just the ramblings of another postcrosser. You guys have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?